Welcome to the WEX Wakeup's Weekly Wrap-Up. I'm Christy Matino. These were the top stories trending this week. In political news, Senator Lindsey Graham has a warning for the Mexican government.
I'm trying to work with Mexico, but I want to let the Mexican government know that if you don't change your policies, we're going to take things into our own hands. We're going to start killing people in Mexico who are killing Americans because they're terrorists. We do it all over the world every night. We have all the legal authority we need to go after these drug cartels if we change our laws.
This comes after 4 Americans were kidnapped in Mexico and 2 were found dead. The FBI believes the Americans were targeted by a mistake by a Mexican drug cartel. Graham wants 2 things, he says. First, to designate the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations under U.S. law. He also said he wants military force to be allowed to be used. And also in political news, House Republicans are planning January 6th investigations, despite backlash over Fox News host Tucker Carlson's coverage of the insurrection. Representative Barry Loudermilk is expected to lead one of the inquiries. That investigation will focus specifically on the January 6th committee and security failures that led up to the Capitol attack. The House Oversight Committee is also expected to open its own investigation, focusing on the treatment of the rioters who were arrested. Now, all of this comes after a week of scrutiny against Fox News and host Tucker Carlson for airing a special releasing footage from inside the Capitol on January 6th. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy granted exclusive access to Carlson, who began airing those clips a bit earlier this week. Democrats immediately condemned Rupert Murdoch, McCarthy, and Carlson.
I don't think I've ever seen a primetime cable news anchor manipulate his viewers the way Mr. Carlson did last night. What a low point for Speaker McCarthy. What a low point for Fox News.
And Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell will remain hospitalized for the next few days after suffering a concussion from a fall. Spokesman David Popp said in a statement he's expected to remain in the hospital for a few days of observation and treatment. The leader is grateful to the medical professionals for their care and to his colleagues for their warm wishes. This was the first update on McConnell's condition since news broke that he tripped at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel while attending a private dinner Wednesday night. McConnell is the 3rd senator to be absent from the upper chamber due to health concerns. Both Senators John Fetterman and Dianne Feinstein have also been hospitalized in recent weeks. And a bill to ban TikTok. Bipartisan lawmakers are partnering with the White House to ban the social media app. The legislation aims to prohibit the use of TikTok due to its affiliation with China. Senators Mark Warner and John Thune, both on different sides of the aisle, released legislation on Tuesday that would empower the White House to use additional powers to restrict the app. The bill is the latest of several efforts by Congress to rein in the app due to fears about its data collection practices. It's called the Restricting the Emergence of Security Threats That Risk Information and Communications Technology, or RESTRICT for short. It would provide a more comprehensive approach for handling the company and limiting transactions involving technology where a foreign enemy has invested interest. And cutting ties. California says it will no longer do business with Walgreens all over their abortion pill stands. Now, this comes just days after the pharmaceutical chain said they do not intend to dispense a major abortion medication in some states where the pills remain legal. The Washington Examiner reached out to Newsom's office for a statement. It reads, California is reviewing all relationships between Walgreens and the state. We will not pursue business with companies that cave to right-wing bullies pushing their extremist agenda or companies that put politics above the health of women and girls. But it's still not clear how Newsom plans to end business with Walgreens. And those were your top headlines on the WEX Wakeup's weekly wrap-up. Be sure to follow us online and on social media so you stay in the know of all the headlines in politics Monday through Friday at 8 a.m.